What's up, guys? So this is live right now. So if you guys feel free, you can ask any questions, and I'll answer them. We'll talk on whatever it is, touch on subjects. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. This is my podcast. What's really going on with Mac Dee? You know what I mean? So someone had asked me to touch on love, talk about love, but I mean, there's different types of love. There's like falling in love, losing love, having love that no one knows about. You know what I mean? But honestly, my opinion on that is like falling in love is amazing. Like when you find somebody and you really fall in love with them and you guys connect and you just like can't go through your day without talking to them or seeing a text from them or something. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's your question? But yeah, let me see. I have a question. And a real question too, please. I take my podcast seriously if I'm talking about something seriously, you know what I'm saying? Because I had some questions that were like, I was like, really? Like, I'm just trying to talk about something real, something meaningful, and, have a real topic and a real conversation about something instead of just always something dumb. I mean, like today, I don't know, I don't really feel talking about other stuff like that, because some of my questions I got in the thing, I was like, come on, bro. Like someone asked me if someone asked me if I ever watch gay porn, it's like, it's like, what kind of shit is that, like. So what's your question? You still here or what's going on? Yeah, so this is for the podcast. If you guys can't see, but I'm live right now on my Instagram, and my Instagram is MacDenod, MacDenod. And I was asking wanted to ask me a question on the live, but I don't know if she's still gonna ask it. Like I was saying, back to love. It's amazing when you find someone to really connect with and talk to and trust, and just have that person by your side. Hold on. What are you reading it? You writing it down or what? Nah, but yeah, like I said, just sometimes people, when you fall in love, it's amazing, dude. Like I said, it sucks because sometimes when you fall in love, you also fall out of it, and that's that's a hard part for sure. But yeah, I mean, people gotta understand, like that's life and things happen, and just gotta. Someone had asked me a question too about that earlier. I get a lot of people that ask my advice for things, and I try to give them the best advice that I can. I never tell anybody what to do. I just tell people what I would do. But for me, like with my ex, I don't regret nothing. I just regret that we couldn't have made it work, of course. But when we were in love, we were in love. It was amazing. It was great. We had good times. I mean, there was a lot of bad times. Like without her, I wouldn't have my kids. So like I said, people shouldn't be afraid to fall in love, because it's amazing. It's a beautiful thing to fall in love. It's a beautiful thing to fall for somebody who you just love being around and just being there. Like knowing that when your phone goes off, it's them and they're texting you because they're thinking of you, or like I just say enjoy it while you can. If it lasts, you're good shit. If it doesn't, at least you got to have that for the moment of time that you did. Because a lot of people don't find love. And it's amazing to find it, So if you find it, do what you gotta do. All right, so this is gonna be a long ass one. Hold on, let me see. I've been dating my high school friend for 4 months now, and he's been broken up with his ex for a year now, but she has a 5-month. So, are you asking, or what are you? I don't know what you're asking. Are you asking me a question, or are you just telling me what's going on? Yeah, so I've been dating my high school friend for 4 months now, and he's been broken up with his ex for a year now. But she has a 5-month old, and her family is asking for a DNA test because she wants to leave the state. This came out of nowhere, and we're serious, and I just broke up with him because the baby looks like him. I just feel it's too much. You think that's fucked up, or just leave him. Well, I mean, okay, you said you guys been dating how long? 4 months, and the baby's 5 months. So I mean, if he did that shit a month before you guys, then what's the problem? Like if you really care about him, and you really love him, and you really want to work this out, you shouldn't let something like that mess it up. And if you're really supposed to be down for him, then you should be telling him like, hey, we should figure it out. And he should be like, look, I don't love her, but I'm gonna be there for my kid, and I want to find out, but I still want to be with you. Like, those are the certain situations that people should really be on it. And that's when you that's for me when you find out who's really down for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're like, you know what, like I want to be with you. We only been together 4 months. That baby's 5 months. That means a month before you guys got together, that happened. You know what I'm saying? You can't be blaming him for that. I mean, if his ex, who cares what happened? I mean, I would be like, look, let's find out if it's yours. If you want to stay with me, let's figure this out, and we'll do this. But if you want to be with her, then go be with her, make it work out. Live your life, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you really care for somebody and you really want to be with somebody, then you shouldn't let something like that stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because if he doesn't want to be with her and he wants to be with you, I mean, a month before you guys got together, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it, or, like I said, if you're asking my opinion on that. I've been with my son's dad for over 20 years, and we were going through a divorce, and I'm trying to move on. I met someone recently, and I'm scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? Hold on. Scared of what? Because, look, I'm going to tell you straight up, because I've learned this. Don't let your past ruin your future, dude. Do not let that happen. Please don't let that happen. It's not fair to the new person, and it's not fair to you. Because if you really want to do this and you really want to make it work, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to be single. Like me, I'm single, and I'm out here by myself. Like, I was afraid in the beginning, but now it's like I know what I want. And if you know what you want and that guy is offering it, then take a chance. Like, love is like the lottery, bro. You know what I mean? You get a ticket and you take a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you don't win, fuck it, get another ticket. You know what I mean? But don't let somebody ruin something for you. Don't give them that power. Don't give them that strength that they can control your life like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're talking to somebody and he makes you happy, and like I said, my baby mama's with somebody else. My baby mama's talking to somebody else. I mean, it sucks, but if she's happy, if this guy makes her happy, then what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Because I love her enough that I want her to be happy. And if it's not me, then hey, it's not me. And that's okay. And I can live with that. Because my whole life would have been trying to make her happy when it's not me that she's happy with. You know what I'm saying? It's this new dude. He makes her happy, then that's fine. I mean, it hurts. Fuck yeah, it hurts. Hurts every fucking day knowing that the person that I gave everything to didn't want it, and now somebody that's just popping up out of nowhere makes her happy, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And if this guy makes you happy, then take that shot. You know what I'm saying? We cannot be afraid to find something, to find love because of something else. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. It's not fair to yourself to be single forever. Like, or I'm just gonna be single. I'm gonna be out here alone. Like, we weren't meant to be alone. You know what I mean? Like, we were meant to find find love, make a family, be happy, be with people, make memories. Like, it's just why you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to be alone? You know what I'm saying? And if this girl, like my baby mama, put me through hell because I did things to her too. You know what I mean? She was, but I'm not gonna let her ruin my next. It's just I'm not. If I find somebody, I find somebody. But if I don't, I don't. But I will. It's just you gotta understand too. With me, I'm not. I mean, I'm kind of picky, but I know for sure that if I find any trades of my ex, then nah, I won't do it. But because I know I know my worth, and I know what I deserve, and I know what I don't deserve. And I'm not gonna let somebody treat me the way she did. And it wasn't right because we had problems and we just kept taking it out on each other because we weren't supposed to be together. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid. I mean, I hope you're still here, but yeah, don't be afraid. Okay, I just got out of a marriage with the same situation. It didn't turn out good. I liked him because we were started off know anything. Well, like I said, I've been through a lot of stuff with my ex, and if I find somebody that that makes me smile when I'm with them, or when I smile when I get their text, or somebody that thinks about me all day and sends me a text or calls me or a video, or somebody that when I'm just with them we can just sit there in the car and hours go by and you're like, what the fuck, like what just happened, like if I found that, best believe I'm gonna jump on that shit, because at the end of the day we just want to be loved, you know what I'm saying? Headed for divorce, went through the same thing. Well, I'm sorry about that, and I hope everybody, I really wish the best for everybody. Like, I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be loved. I want everybody to be in love. Like, I was at that Art LeBeau concert last night and it was amazing, but seeing all those couples, like when those songs were on and they were just looking at each other and they were just kissing, and it was just like, man, everybody wants that, and if you don't want love, then I think you're fucking lying, or you're just so weak-minded that you can't understand the fact that maybe it's how you perceive things, or maybe you got to stop being so sensitive or so soft or so easygoing with things. Sometimes you got to put your foot down and you can't be like, oh yeah, fuck it. If something's not working and it's not working with every single person you get with, then obviously you got to change something up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to go through hell before the match to your soul comes along. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The way I say it is that life is full of chances, just waiting for us to take one. You know what I mean? And you can't let somebody ruin that for you, because look at my ex is with somebody new and she's happy. She's not worried about me. She's not crying over me. She's not thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't losing sleep over me. You know what I'm saying? So why should I? In the beginning, I was like, fuck, like I didn't know what to do. I was lost. I was confused. I was scared. I was sad. I was depressed. I was broken. I was broken. And it hurt. And it still hurts sometimes when I think about it, or if we discuss it or something comes on, it's like, it's a trip, Yeah, we got to be happy for the babies. And one thing, too, a lot of people say this, and I don't agree with it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't really agree with it, because a lot of people are like, oh, I have my babies. All I need is my babies. Like, yeah, I get that. But your kids, the love that we need as human beings and as adults, as parents, our kids can't give us that love. You know what I'm saying? It's just that love that we need to get from another person, another individual, and to be a partner with, have somebody locked down to know that you got each other's backs, knowing that they got you and you got them, and no matter what's going to happen, like, they got your back, and that's a beautiful thing too if you find that. I meet people that have it and it's like, it's awesome. Like, I love it. I don't hate on nobody. Like, oh, look at them fucking, look at, he's got it. Who gives a shit? Like, they got something that everybody wants, and if you say you don't want a relationship, then honestly, I don't know what the fuck that is, because who the fuck wants to go to bed every day alone? Who the fuck wants to go home to nobody? Who the fuck wants to eat by themselves? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go to the movies by themselves? Like, come on, you need somebody that when you wake up and you're scared, or you feel scared, and you can wake them up and they're like, what's wrong, baby? And they hold you, or they talk to you, and they kiss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I want that. I wake up sometimes and I have pesadillas. It's like, I think I said it right, but it's like those dreams where you can't wake up, and I'm scared as hell. And I wake up alone. I have no one to talk to. I have no one to wake up. I have no one to keep me company. I have no one to comfort me. You know what I mean? And I wish I had that. I really do, But when that time comes, it comes. Everybody needs a partner to be their best friend, their other half, and to be best for the... Yeah, true. Be a gang together, have your own fam. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys want to ask me any more questions, so we can get this going. If only I was in Cali. No, but like I said, I don't know. I want love. I do. I got a lot of love to give, and it's just, it's hard because it's hard to find a loyal ass person nowadays. I mean, honestly, I feel that it's all on us. It's all on us. It's all on how you let someone, like, I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. It may not even be a secret, but most of the time for men, I'm gonna tell you right now, as men, we like to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? We like to see how far we can go and how far we can take something. So a lot of times we treat you and come at you the way you let us. You feel me? Like, we're gonna fucking take you to the movies maybe and try to hold your leg, and if you let us hold your leg, we're like, You know what I'm saying? And then we might hold your hand, you let us hold your hand, you know, and you're like, oh shit. And then we put our arm around you and you let us put our arm around you, we're like, oh shit. So we act the way you let us act. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like, wait, I don't wanna do that yet. I wanna take time. And if he leaves, then he ain't fucking for you. You feel me? But if you keep letting these fools act the way they act, you let them hit it on the first night, and then they keep doing it whenever they want, they're never gonna take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, like, hey, I'm not doing this. You know, because look, my baby mama, we were together 6 years, and she played hard to get, sick with it. You know, she was like the first girl to never really do what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. You know, it's like, I was like, what? So she was like, yeah, right, you know, and I was like, and I liked it because a lot of times girls just gave me my way, or just, you know, I was like, you know, the Mac Daddy, you know, like, however I wanted or whatever I said, they were with it, you know. And this one was like, yeah, right. And I was like, what? So a lot of times you gotta make men work for it. So if you want a loyal person, you know, make him work for it. And if he doesn't work for it, then don't fucking deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking deal with it. For real. Like, don't deal with that shit. And if he leaves, then you know that he wasn't real. But don't be like, don't. You want a real ass solid fool, then you make that fool that way. Because you'll find out. You know what I'm saying? When you turn the motherfucking lights on, you see the roaches and they scatter. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You gotta fucking make them earn it. And if they don't want to earn it, then fuck it. Don't deal with it. Don't think like, well, not a lot of guys are hitting me up and I don't have a lot of dates, so I'm gonna let him. No. If you want to find a loyal ass fool, then you gotta make him earn it. You make him like that. Because if he likes you enough, he'll wait. You know what I'm saying? You control that shit. Because us men, we're gonna try to do what we gotta do, and if you let us, we're gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing it. However you let us act is how we're gonna act. You know what I'm saying? One time I'm gonna tell a story about my cousin. I'm not gonna say the names, but one time she had told me that some guy was disrespecting or whatever, and he's like, oh, what the fuck? Look, at she was showing me, you know. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, she shows me, and this guy's like, oh, let me see your titties, let me see your ass, and I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, primo, tell him something. And I was like, what do you mean? I go, well, hold on. Like, what? How did this happen? You know? So she was like, oh no, we were talking cool, and then yesterday I was sending him pictures, and I was like, you fucked up. And she's like, what? I go, you fucked up. That's your fault, because you let him know that you can act like that, or he can act that way with you, and you're okay with it. So now that he wants to act like it, and now you're not in the mood, now you're mad at it. No, you know what I'm saying? You guys set the mood. You know, you set the tone. You know what I'm saying? If you don't let someone, because look, you can go out with a guy, and if he tries to grab on you and you don't let him, and then you guys go your separate ways, and he doesn't hit you up, bye. But if you got that one guy that hits you up again, then you do it again, and you keep putting him in his, not his place, but like I said, men, we want to see how far we can take it. You know what I'm saying? And it's about like, ooh, wanting it, and then once we have it, we're like, It's a lot of times it's like that, you know. I'm not gonna speak for every man, but a lot of men, it's like that. We like to see how far we can go. We want to see how far we can take it. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, you want to find a real fool or a loyal fool, then you make him wait. But if you're already doming this fool in the back of his car, why would he respect you on the first date? Why would he fucking show you loyalty? Because a lot of times guys are gonna be like, well, fuck, you sucked me up on the first night. Why the fuck would I wife you up? Why would I want a girlfriend who gave it up the first night, bro? You know what I'm saying? And that's just true. Like, if you want a boyfriend, then you act that way. If you just want to fuck and suck dick, then fucking do it. But don't be mad when that guy hits you up and says, hey, you want to suck my dick, because you already did it. I just answered that question. A lot of times it's trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? How many times do you urge something, right? You're like, fuck, man, I want fucking McDonald's. Oh, I want McDonald's. So you go late night, maybe there's one closed, and you go to the next one, or that one's closed, and you go to the next one, right? And then you eat that, and you satisfy that urge, right? And then once you have it, you're like, how many times are you going to McDonald's the next day? Probably not, because you already wanted that urge, and you fulfilled it. You know what I'm saying? It's about trying to see. It's a game. I mean, it's like a game, you know. Well, that's what I'm saying. People tell you who they are. You know what I'm saying? And if a guy tells you the truth, then respect it and dip the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Because I really hate when girls be like, you tell them the truth, and then they're like, oh yeah, I'm down. And then it goes further, and they're like, oh, you're this way, you're selfish, and you only wanted to fuck. And you're like, dude, we already talked about this, you know? Like, excuse me. If you're emotionally not ready for that, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, anybody want to ask me any more questions? Here's the time. Here's the time to do it. I think we've been on about like 20, 23 minutes. So just so you guys know, this is my podcast, What's Really Going On with Mac Dee. So right now I'm doing a live podcast. I'm on my podcast and I'm live on my Instagram. And my Instagram is Macdeno D, MacDeno DEE. So if you guys have a question or something you want to ask me, then touch down. Ask me right now and I'll answer that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to grow my podcast and just see where it goes from there. Talking about serious stuff, you know. Tonight's about love and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me now and let me know. But like I said, you guys got to be careful, and a lot of times people act the way you let them act, you know. You gotta draw that line sometimes, you know what I mean? Because I mean, a lot of times too, like I said, I've talked to girls and like they show me trades like my ex or like their attitude or their rude, and I'm like, hell no, like I'm not doing that again, you know. So sometimes too, like I said, you can't let your past ruin your future, but you can let your past help you with finding the right future. You know what I'm saying? Because you've already learned from your past. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn from it. Don't let it break you. You got to let it make you. You know what I'm saying? Either it can make you or it can break you. You know what I'm saying? You can go, you can take that however you take it. But you can't just be like, oh no, I don't want to be with you because my ex did this, my ex did that, so I'm just going to stay away from everybody. Like, why would you do that? Why this motherfucker or this hyena is already moved on with a new dude, dating somebody, you know, and posting them and already with families, and you're over there like, oh, I'm going to wait and I'm going to hurt and I'm going to... Don't do that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot let someone have control of you like that. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Because that is not healthy, and it's not, it messes up everything, you know, like, and you got to learn and learn from what happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? Do not let it mess up something new. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. So I hope that helps people and, you know, just helps to get further on everything that's going on. And like I said, love is sometimes it gets tiring and hard to be an understanding and patient woman. Well, yeah, I mean, it sucks too because, like I said, I've been single since last August, you know. Sometimes I might talk to somebody and think like, damn, she's pretty cool. Like, I think I can date her. I think I can do this, you know. And for me, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I watch everything. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to everything. So if you're telling me, if I say, hey, let's kick it Friday, right? And then you're like, oh no, well, I'm busy. I have this. I have work or I have kids. I understand that, right? I understand that. And if you're like, oh no, but I really do want to see you, I really want to meet you, and I really want to go out, like, don't feed me shit, you know? Don't feed me shit, because if I wanted to hang out with you on a Friday, right, and you said, oh no, I can't, right? I can't. And then I see you posting that you're out at the club or at the bar or the fucking Santa Fe swap meet, whatever the fuck, you know? If you're local, you know what I'm talking about. That shit right there, I'm going to be like, what is that? You know, like, if you really wanted to see me, then you would have been like, hey, you know what? Like, last minute shit. And even if it's just a thought, like, even if I can't, or like, you know, even if I'm far, it's the thought that counts. Like, hey, you know what? Like, I know I said I was busy today, or I wasn't going out, but last minute I'm going out with the homegirls or my homies. Like, if you want to meet me there, cool, you know, I'll be there. That right there shows me interest. That right there shows me that you're interested and you want to see where this is going to go, and you care enough to let me know. You know, but don't give me no bullshit where you're like, oh yeah, I want to see you. Oh, I really do. When I have time, but I'm always busy. I'm never free, but you're always out. And it's like, to me, it's like, what the fuck? You know, just be straight up. Like, hey, you know what? I do kind of want to see you, but I'd rather do these things because, to be honest, you're not that important right now for me to make time. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that shit, and it's messed up, because if you're talking to somebody or you're interested in somebody and you're taking that time and you're going out of your way and they're not, then don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't waste your time with someone that doesn't want to take time and just I'm the type of guy that if you are so fucking busy, right? But if you're like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I don't know if you want to go with me and we can go shopping. and that's time for us to hang out. That's fucking awesome. To me, I will respect and I will cherish that way more than us going out somewhere, because you're actually like, you know what, like this is the only time I have. And if you're willing to come and like see me, then let's do it. And that's awesome. To walk around the store with you, shop with you, bullshit with you, talk to you while you're doing something that's so simple, but you thought to ask me to go with you because I mean that much to you, or that you really do want to meet me and see me and talk to me, that you would take that time to spend with me. And that, to me, that's real interest. Like if you really want to talk to somebody, if you really want to meet somebody, if you really want to see somebody, if you really want to hang out with somebody, then you will do things like that. Like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go wash my car. Like, you down to go? Fuck it, sit in that little drive thing while it's washing and you talk. Because any time you have with somebody is precious. You know what I mean? And if you really want to talk to somebody and if you really want to see somebody, then you'll make time like that. Because even if you don't, like if you literally don't have no time, but that's the time that you have and you want to share it with somebody, then do it. I hate that people just make all these excuses and, I can't. It's like, whatever, dude. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that you never have no time, but you're always out. It's like, just fucking say, I don't want to make no plans with you, or I'm not ready yet. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying? People just got to be honest with things. No, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like I said, if you want to see somebody, you're going to damn see somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I got 2 jobs, and then I do my side jobs, and then I have my kids. I take them to school. I limit my time. So if somebody wants to see me and I really want to see them, then I'll make time. I'll be like, hey. And then I hate if I make time and then somebody's like, oh, no, I'm not going to go, or I can't. Or you probably got another girl. You got another girl. It's like, grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, grow the fuck up. We're adults. Everybody's out here single looking for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, when you go to buy a new car, right? Hold on. Sorry. Somebody wrote. Well, if you're not showing interest in the beginning, or even trying to talk to somebody, or like when they don't text them, like I had one girl that was like, oh, I'm always with my son. I get that, but it's like, you can't text. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a baby, like I understand, like, you have a kid, but you can be like, hey, you know what, like, my bad. Inform somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really interested and you're talking to somebody, you should inform them. Like, hey, you know what, my bad, I had to go to work right now. My bad, I was on break. At least so they know, like, okay, I understand she's busy. I get it. But I like the fact that she goes out of her way to let me know this is why she's busy, Not just she's like, fuck this fool, or fuck this girl. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like you should let somebody know what's going on, like, be considerate, because especially if you guys are talking and you're feeling each other. And then for me, I hate too when somebody's telling me like, oh yeah, I like the way we are, like, we get along, we click, this and that, and then the next day or 2 days later, it's like not even texting back. It's like, okay, well then what happened, And for me too, if you don't see something, don't believe it, bro. Because I hate when, if I'm trying to talk to somebody that, oh, well, so-and-so said, I'm like, oh my God. Or a lot of times too, it sucks because my platform, it sucks because a lot of girls like, oh, well, I bet you have other bitches, right? If I'm not going to kick you, have other bitches. It's like, dude, just because there's girls hitting me up and you see comments and stuff, what the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't control people commenting. I can't control people sharing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking to you, I don't give a shit what guys are posting. I don't give a shit what guys are tagging or commenting, because that's their opinion that's open on your Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to your house and these fools are leaving your house, then what the fuck? You feel me? But it's like, honestly, like I said, my platform, I'm trying to grow it. I'm not all the way out there, but I would like to be. And my thing is, if you can't get past this point, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that girls are like, oh, you know what? Well, look at the way you are. I can imagine if we were together. It's like, what the fuck? You cannot compare somebody's single actions to how they are when they're talking to somebody or in a relationship. It's like, come on, really? Like, you cannot let them get that far. So then when you do start talking, and if they start acting like that, then yeah, press the issue and be like, hey, we're talking now, or we're together and you're acting that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad that people don't even want to give nobody a chance anymore. And it sucks because like, oh, well, because of your Instagram or because girls like your thing. Who gives a shit? No, I don't know. Like I said, when they start acting like that, I'm like, then what the fuck? I don't want an insecure girl. I'm going to say it right there. I don't want a girl that's insecure. Because a lot of girls are like, oh, well, what if I had a bunch of dudes? It's like, it doesn't matter, because if you're writing me, then I feel special. I feel pretty nice. Like, damn, she's actually commenting to me, and she's actually giving me the time of day to talk to me. It's like, okay, if she's talking to other dudes, I don't fucking know unless I see it. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I bet you tell all the guys that. What the fuck? Like, it's so dumb that like people cannot just be like, look, I like you, you like me, let's do this. You know? And one thing confuses me too is like, was your baby mama toxic like that, insecure? Honestly, my baby mama didn't give a shit about nobody else, but she was just really mean towards me because of things that happened to us. So she was just always like, fuck this fool, basically, because she was always mad at me and couldn't let things go that happened between both of us that we did, and she couldn't let it go, and she just kept it in the back of her mind. So no matter what I did, I could have built her a fucking mansion and it still wouldn't have been shit because she wasn't happy with me no more. You know what I'm saying? They gotta understand that this is what you want to do. Yeah, like I said, look. No, like I said, I want to build something. You know what I'm saying? And I want a girl that's behind me that's like, oh yeah, sharing my shit, or like, oh babe, let's do a video together. I fucking love to do a video with the girl I'm talking to. Make a funny video, hell yeah. But she needs to understand that I'm single right now, so I can talk to whoever the fuck I want to talk to. I can comment, I can reply, I can hang out, I can do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the moment, and you gotta understand, if you try to talk to someone like me or just me, be like, you know what? I'm gonna get his attention. You know what I'm saying? And once you get my attention, you have it. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand, because right away they're like, oh, well, what about these others? It's like, oh my God, I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's like, you don't even know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm not on my phone and I'm with you, that tells you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for me, if we go on a date and you're on your phone fucking 90% of the time, like, I'm not doing that again. Because I want you to look at me in my eyes and talk to me. Ask me how I'm doing. I want to know what's going on with you. I want to know how it was work. I want to know why it was bad. I want to know why it was good. I want to know what you're going to do by the weekend. I want to know when's your birthday. I want to know your dad's birthday, your mom's birthday. I want to know how many fucking siblings you have. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to be like that. You know, and it's whatever. And you get a lot of girls that are rude, and it's just like, bro, like, chill the fuck out. Like, I got more followers than you, and I don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I got more views than you, and I don't act the way you act. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax, okay? Yeah, you know you look good, but relax, you know? It's like, come on now. But, like I said, it's hard right now. But, and like a lot of girls do be like, oh, I'm everything you say you want. But if I don't fucking connect with you, then I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit if you're every bit of what I want. If we do not connect. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, because you're picky. Because you don't like fat girls. I don't give a damn, dude. There's a girl at my kids' school that I see every day. And I'm attracted as shit to her. And she's a gorda. She's chunky. She's thick. And she's beautiful. Like, I love the way she comes and stunts herself. Like, You know what I'm saying? And I like that because I know what she looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because if she say she met me on Instagram and then I met her, I'd have been kind of like, what the fuck? Like, if she lied, it's about the lying. I don't give a shit about what you look like. If we connect, we connect. My baby mama, we weren't even each other's types, but we fell for each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just picky like that. Okay, I have another question. Why do guys never want to get to know you like that, though? I feel like... No, I apologize. I'm going to read it again. Okay, I have a question. Why do guys never want to get to know you like that, though? I feel like I'm like that. I'm so interested in their lives, but they don't want to ask me shit, or they just... To be honest, the breed of guys now is so shot and so shit that, like, it's crazy. But like I said, mija, it goes to show you, like I said, if this guy's not showing interest in you, it's because he's just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know, if you want to fuck, they want to fuck, then fuck. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, then don't put up with that, baby girl. Do not put up with that. I'm telling you right now, we men act the way you let us act. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, take a shot, because you can't know. But don't let that guy fuck up the next guy, because who knows? The next date might be awesome. But a lot of girls miss that shot because they're like, oh, well, he's a fucking asshole, so he's an asshole. What the fuck? Like, come on. You know how many girls I've met that are just like, fuck, and I keep trying, or I keep trying to hang out, or I'm cool with it, because you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I make good friends. Sometimes we don't get together, and we don't like each other, but we're good friends. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having good friends, acquaintances, or people you meet. There's nothing wrong with meeting people, or going on dates, or hanging out, going to get something to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I get really into what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got 16 people on my Instagram. Ask me some more questions, because we probably got like at least 28 more minutes to see what's gonna happen. Somebody asked me a question, and maybe we'll cut it off for that. I just get so disappointed, but I never get bitter. I just get, you know what? Cause look, I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes I hang out with a girl and I don't want to ask her that shit. You know, like, and she's asking me, and I'm like, because honestly, you gotta be interested in someone to care about their fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you're that much of a damn player where you're just like, well, I'm gonna fucking mind fuck this bitch and make her think I give a shit about everybody when I just trying to get in her legs, you know? Because sometimes I meet a girl and I'm like, yeah, how you been with yourself? You good? I'm cool. I'm cool. I gotta do what I gotta do, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just doing my podcast. We're live right now on my Instagram, and I'm doing my podcast right now, so you'll be able to hear this again on my podcast, and I'm gonna put this on YouTube. So I'm just trying to get this going. So like I said, if anybody wants to ask me any more questions, the time's now. Let's see. But yeah, this is my podcast. Let me see. Just want to say thank you. Your words are helping me get through insecurities and depression. You don't understand what your words do. Well, I appreciate that, And sometimes, too, you got to hear the truth because a lot of people don't want to hear it. Because, look, to be honest, one thing I hate is when someone wants somebody real. They're like, oh, I want someone real. I just want someone real. Like, no, you fucking don't. Nobody can handle somebody too fucking real. Unless you're too real, too. Because there's girls that I'm honest with. They're like, damn, you're mean. I'm like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm telling you the truth, and you can't take it. Because think about it. If girls like, oh, I want a real ass fool, Like if you're like, oh, babe, do I look good? Like, nah, you kind of look fucking fat. You kind of look fat in that. Shouldn't be like, it's like, oh yeah, I thought you wanted me to be real. There's certain things that it's okay to lie about, Is there too much attention to give a guy? Will that push? You know what? I don't know, because I want all the attention. I want my girl to text me when she wakes up. I want my girl to text me when she goes to sleep. I want her to be right here watching Netflix. I wish I had a girl right now here with me on this podcast, just waiting for me to get done or to be on the damn podcast and talk to me. I want my girl with me all the time if she wants to, But if she doesn't, it's cool. But I like that shit. I don't know about the guys, because like I said, I've been hearing stuff about guys, and it's like crazy how shitty guys are right now. It's like, damn, dude, like, you guys make it easier for fools like me, because I still believe in like shit from the back in the late 90s, early 2000s and shit, like when you talk about something, you on the phone, you're still gonna go on a date, you get flowers, you pick her up, you pay, whatever, Positive vibes always, wishing you the best. That's right. So you like the clingy type? I don't mind the clingy type. Like I said, I don't mind it. I mean, like, if she's showing up at my job without asking me and just like popping up in my truck, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, But I mean, I don't mind a girl like, baby, I'm on for work. Like, is it cool if I go over and hell yeah, babe, come the fuck over. Come over. If I don't have my kids, come over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, babe, hey, I'm gonna get my nails done. You wanna come with me? Hell yeah, babe, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that. You think it's annoying to be a needy girl to want? No, no, because I'm gonna be like, babe, you're beautiful. Like, I love the way you look. I love your eyes. I love your voice. I just want to be with you all day. Like, I want your picture on my wallpaper on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Even send me a little picture and I'll save it. Or make me or copy me a little picture and I'll put that shit in my car. You know what I'm saying? I'll put one on the wall. I don't give a damn. You're my girl, and if you're my girl and I want to be with you, it's because I want to be with you, and because you turn me on. And that's how it should be. You gotta let your girl know, like, damn, baby, like, you're everything and the only thing that turns me on. You're so beautiful, you're so sexy, you're so bad, intelligent, awesome, dope, badass. You let her know. That's how it should be, because then she'll stick with you. You know what I'm saying? Where can I clone you? We need more men like you. Can you make a curse for men so I can sign up? Oh, what? Nah, but like I said, I don't know. I just know that I'm gonna love the person I'm with, and I'm gonna let her know that I got her. You know what I'm saying? Because my girls will never cheat on me because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. If they cheat on me, it's because they just want some other dick. You know what I mean? That's literally the thing. It's never gonna be like, oh, well, he didn't pay attention. He didn't talk to me. He didn't tell me I was beautiful. He didn't fuck me. He didn't eat. He didn't cook for me. It's never gonna be that. That's never gonna be the damn case, because I'm gonna do all that stuff for the girl that I'm with, so she knows that I got her and I don't fuck up in any way or source. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take care of my girl, so she'll never need no other fool. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times cheating is lack of attention, lack of sex, lack of communication, lack of emotion, lack of physical attention. That's what it happens. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel those needs, then you should be good. And if they cheat anyways, then that's just, you gotta fucking let that go. You know what? I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. That's what kind of happened with me and my baby mama. I was doing a lot of stuff for her and putting her first. And, oh man, and I thought I messed up. But yeah, like I said, I was trying. The thing that happened to me was my thing was kind of like emotionally cheating, I guess. Like, she didn't give me the attention that I needed because I was giving her everything. And I told her and we talked about it and I was like, hey, this is this, this is that. Like, you need to fix this. We need to fix this. This is a problem. This is an issue. What are we gonna do? You know, and she never wanted to talk about it. Like, she never wanted to figure it out. She just kept being the way she was. So then, excuse me. So then I was getting attention from other people, like, oh, you're so handsome, you're a good worker, you're a good dad, you're a good this. And I fell for that because I'm gonna be honest, like, I never thought that that could happen. And she emotionally fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, where she was just mean sometimes, and because like she didn't care no more, she didn't love me, or because I hurt her, or she was hurt and we were hurt with each other. But that was her way of like getting back. You know what I'm saying? So, and it hurt because the things that she was saying was like, I believed it. Like, she took away my confidence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a confident guy. You know what I'm saying? So I was insecure. You know, and like when girls were telling me these things, I was so shocked. Like, I didn't believe it. I was like, wait, you think I'm cute? Like, you think I'm buff? Like, because she would be like, oh, you're fat or this. And like, she was just, like I said, I love my baby mama and I'm never going to be talking bad about her because I know what I did and I know what she's done, and that's between us. But like I said, I'm at fault. I'm at fault too. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I was the perfect man because I wasn't, you know? But the thing that I know that I was never going to give up because when I had my kids, that was it. She was my last. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that wasn't the case for her. And she was real hurt and she couldn't let it go. And I let things go because I was like, look, like, we did things because we're human beings. We didn't talk, we didn't communicate, we messed up. Let's fix it. Let's come together and let's fix it, you know? But that wasn't the case, you know? Like, she was already like, fuck it. And like I said, so I guess you can say emotionally or verbally text cheating, I guess. It was just feeding my selfish attention that I needed that she wasn't giving me. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't blame her for a lot of stuff she did or didn't do or did do. But the thing is, like, now we're not together. So it's like, okay, we need to move on. We need to move forward because I might have been a shitty boyfriend to you, or that's how you see it. But we're not together no more. So that doesn't matter to me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you did to me, it's in the past. You know, like, you're a good mother. I'm a good father. Now I'm going to respect you as a mother. You know, because we have kids together and we made life together. We share these kids, you know? So I'm not going to fucking I'm not going to let our past. So if I'm reading in between the lines, you both cheated, but you were able to put it behind. I mean, like I said, I was feeding into messages I shouldn't have, but I never fucking, like, you know, met up with somebody, called out of work, fucking bought a motel with our money and fucked them, like, nothing like that. And like I said, she never cheated on me, but there's just certain things that I'm not going to say that because that's her business to say, you know? But she did some things or said some things or was away with me that is a way. Like I said, I'm not going to throw dirt her way, but I know what she did for me to be the way I was. But she never cheated on me that I know of, you know? But it's just maybe the verbal way she was with me, it was just fucked up, you know? Like, because, I mean, you don't even got to hit somebody, but you can still fuck with somebody, you know? By saying things. And it you know, it hurts, you know. But like I said, that's why I don't talk bad about her, because I know I have a part in it, but she also does too. I mean, everybody does. We both. It takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? But I was ready to fix it and move forward when she wasn't, and that's okay. You know, people move on their own ways. People grow their own ways. People forgive their own ways, and now she's happy and it's cool. You know, like, she's happy with her, whatever she's doing, and whoever she's talking to or seeing, and that's okay with me. Sometimes mental abuse is the worst. Yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna touch on what she did to me because, that's, like I said, I don't want to be here bashing on her or like I'm talking bad about her, but I'm just talking about what I did because I know what I did, and I'm man enough to admit to what I did and take fault for what I did. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know I did things that I shouldn't have done or shouldn't have let happen, or things I said that I shouldn't have said, but I said it anyways. And this is how it is. You know, when you get angry and you get upset, or you don't feel the love that you need, that you deserve, that you feel that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm at fault with it too. But, you know, as an adult, I'm not speaking for her, but for me, I had to let it go and let her move on. And let her be happy. As much as it kills me inside to know that I gave everything to this woman, and now and it didn't do nothing, you know, because of what happened with us, and that's fine, you know. But it hurts too knowing that there's another man in my place, you know. But that's what she's, she's happy. So I'm happy for her. What if maybe she left insecure too? Like maybe without realizing you told her things that made her feel bad, and that's why she was like that. I know I was mean to my baby. Now, like I said, I know what she did to me. Like I said, I know. I'm just not gonna bring it up. But like I said, yeah, everybody has an opinion. But like I said, I know what it was about her. But I'm just talking about me and what I did, Because like I said, I wish there was things I could have changed, but I also did a lot of good things too, There was also a lot of things that I did and just, you know what I mean? But like I said, honestly, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, because I'm probably gonna get off of this right now. But if you love somebody, you truly love somebody, right? And they don't love you anymore, or they might not act like they do, you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go, and you gotta let them free. And you gotta let them go. If they think that they're happy with someone else, then just let it go. Don't call them, don't text them, don't talk about it, don't bring it up, don't ask them back, don't beg them, just let them go. Like I said, you never know what you got till it's gone, and it hurts, it fucking hurts, and to lay there every night alone, to lay there knowing that this other person's laying with the person you love, that this person is kissing the person that you love, that this person is taking your place, the place that you made, with the person that you love, and to know that when you're not there, that this person is with someone else, and they're just moving on, doing the things that you used to do, and being the way you were in the beginning, and it hurts to know that you love somebody so much, and they don't give a fuck about you. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing, to love somebody who doesn't give a fuck. So I'm gonna end this live with saying that, it hurts, but it's better to let them go. It's better to let them be happy on what they think is happy, so they can learn from it. And if they're happy and they marry this person, fuck it, good for them. But if they realize it, then that's on them too. But you cannot put yourself in that situation and being hurt and being sad and being depressed and holding on, because sometimes holding on hurts way more than letting go. So I'm just gonna let that go with that, and I hope you guys have a good night. I appreciate everybody that joined my live. I'm gonna put the podcast on. You guys can hear it on there. And like I said, one last question: why didn't you ever marry her? That's a good question. The reason why I never married her is because we both were afraid of it, because my father was married, right? Had 2 kids, had a family, right? And then he met my mom, and he fell in love, truly madly in love. He learned Spanish for her because he thought she didn't speak English, and they went on dates and he spoke nothing but Spanish for her. And my mom was always like, this guy estás pendejo, no hables bien. He didn't speak good Spanish. He finally asked her, like, hey, do you speak English? She's like, yeah, what the fuck? And he's like, what the fuck? Like, I've been speaking Spanish this whole time. But he did it just to meet her. But he was married and he had 2 kids, but he fell in love with my mom, and her parents divorced, and we were both kind of afraid of it, But my thing with her, I told her, I go, look, I would love to marry you. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this off right now because I am getting a call, but this is what's really going on with Mac Dee, so check it out. All right, guys.